If you clean a vacuum cleaner, does that officially make you a vacuum cleaner? Why do we press the remote control buttons harder when we know the batteries are dead? If poison passes its expiration date, is it more poisonous or is it no longer poisonous? And seriously, why do the eyes of the Mona Lisa seemingly follow you around the room, no matter where you stand? Welcome to Midnight Questions. Before we dive in, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss our future late-night explorations. If you stop someone on the street and ask them to name a famous painting, almost everyone will point to this specific portrait. Painted by the Italian genius Leonardo da Vinci in the early 16th century, it depicts Madame Lisa Gherardini. But what exactly makes this one canvas so revered? And why do her eyes feel so hauntingly alive, tracking you across the room when you look at them? Her status is an illusion built on two pillars, a biological hack of the human brain and a 20th century historical accident. To understand the visual hack, look at the artistic baseline of the 16th century. Most portraits from that era were painted as entirely flat, stiff, two-dimensional profiles. Da Vinci approached this problem by developing a revolutionary technique called Sfumato, which translates from Italian as smoky. Instead of painting harsh outlines or borders, he layered his paint so that the colors of her face literally melt into one another. These gradual, smoky shadows created realistic depth, giving a flat wooden panel the appearance of three physical dimensions. Sfumato was a calculated engineering feat. Da Vinci designed it to trick the human brain into perceiving volume where none actually exists. This brings us to the famous Mona Lisa effect. Her eyes are technically painted staring straight ahead, but that masterful 3D shading creates a visual trap. This diagram illustrates the geometry of the illusion. If you move side to side within a 30-degree angle of the canvas, your brain misinterprets those painted shadows. As your perspective shifts along that viewing cone, your mind constantly recalculates the shadow placement. This forces you to feel like her pupils are actively locking onto your movement. Then there is the second illusion, her mouth. Da Vinci painted the corners of her lips using low-frequency shadows. If you stare directly at her lips, the smile seems to vanish. But when you look up at her eyes, your peripheral vision catches those soft shadows, and the smile magically reappears. Because the smile flickers in and out of existence based entirely on where the viewer focuses, the expression feels subjective and reactive. It creates a sense of presence that appears to shift alongside your own perception. In 1911, a massive international crime transformed the Mona Lisa from a respected museum piece into a global icon. Before the heist, the painting sat quietly inside the Louvre. As this view of the gallery shows, the portrait was originally just one of hundreds of densely packed paintings sharing a wall. That changed when an Italian handyman named Vincenzo Peruggia hid overnight in a museum broom closet to steal the masterpiece. The heist was shockingly simple. Peruggia took the canvas off the wall, hid it beneath his clothing, and walked out the museum's front door into the morning light. This is the official 1909 police record of the culprit. These are the mugshots and fingerprints of Vincenzo Peruggia. By physically removing the painting from the gallery, Peruggia inadvertently placed it at the center of the world's consciousness. The canvas vanished for 2 full years. During that time, the mystery dominated global newspaper headlines. This extended disappearance created a massive narrative, transforming a piece of Italian art into the most famous missing person on the planet. Peruggia was eventually caught trying to sell it, and the painting made a triumphant return to Paris. Compare its vulnerable past to its heavily fortified present, isolated on a dark wall behind bulletproof glass. Today, the portrait exists as a testament to Da Vinci's scientific mastery and our collective fascination with a good mystery. We have a question for you. What is the weirdest question that has ever popped into your head in the middle of the night? Let us know in the comments below so we can answer it in a future video. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. See you next time.